everyone. This is a Christmas special edition, and I'm calling it the Single Ladies Edition. But don't get too excited, guys. I have a very, very dear, beautiful friend with me introducing Miss Prerna Mohan. And thank you so much, Prerna, for being here with me on this special edition.
Of course. Of course, Prerna. Special, special, feel special. Yes.
Special
Thank you for
people,
having
special
me.
edition, special holiday.
Yeah. Special holiday, special year.
Oh, very, very special here.
Very special.
Um,
That's great.
just wanted to give a quick note, guys. Don't get too excited. I'm not saying she's single, or is it? Or is she? You and I both belong to a culture where ladies in their 30s should not be single. And if they are, well, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, well, I've had that so much, and I'm really confused. Like, why should there be something wrong if you're single? Maybe there's something wrong with everyone else, and that's why, I haven't found somebody. But yeah, it's a lot of pressure in our culture, with society, who some of them just want a wedding to attend. Some of them genuinely care that, you're happy. But it is a lot of pressure. That being said, don't succumb to it. And I don't want to succumb to it. I think the end goal is be happy. Find someone that makes you happy. And if you have to wait a while, there's nothing wrong in that. I'm not saying marriage is bad. I'm not saying being single is great or anything, but just do it because you want to do it, not because others want you to, or there's a certain timeline that I'm 30 or I'm 35 and the plan I made when I was 18. It's not even their business, to be honest, because I mean, it's your life. You've got to live it. You've got to make your decisions. Tomorrow, if you take the right decision, great. But if you take a wrong decision, none of these people are going to be there to, you know, to have your back. So yeah, I think that this clock that we've all said it. I remember, when I was 16, I decided at 23, I'm going to be married. By 30, I'm going to have like 2 kids. And I am now 35 and proudly so. And I'm not married. I don't have kids. And I'm fine. There's a time. I believe there is a time for everything. And I have no regrets. I have traveled alone. I've seen the world. I have made the best connections and friends in this time. I've worked. I have hopefully built a name for myself in, my company. I don't think I would have had all of these opportunities in its entirety if I was wedded to, someone else. And yeah, so I'm just grateful that I've had this time. It honestly is what you do with it. And I'm happy. At the end of the day, no regrets. You need to work towards that, not towards marriage or a fantastic job or whatever it is. They're all stepping stones to you being happy. And I think that's the mantra that this year has taught me, and I'm just going to live by that.
Hallelujah. The one thing that I really want to stick with people is the fact that you mentioned how happy you were and how that became the most important thing.
It's a journey. It is a journey, and that's why this whole talk of marriage or being unmarried is, you really have to be ready for it. It's not about being 25 and you're eligible for marriage. No, you're probably eligible when you're mentally ready for it, emotionally ready for it. And to get there, it's a long journey, because you need to discover yourself. You need to know what makes you tick. You need to know what you want to achieve or you want from that relationship. And you need to get to know yourself better for that, and that comes with time. As kids, we're taught differently, I think. It's about loving others, but no, it is about loving yourself. And I don't mean be selfish, but give yourself that due. Don't second guess yourself. Take accountability for your decisions, and you'll grow. But that is so important. You have to have, I think, the best relationship with yourself before you can even think of a relationship with a significant other. I think that's really important. But it is a journey, takes time, takes work.
Yeah,
It does.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many great things that have come out of this conversation. And I wanted to have this conversation particularly because I know a lot more women as well as men who are going through this, where there's so much pressure, and then you're like, maybe I should succumb, maybe it's a good idea to have a partner. But that's why I wanted to have this conversation with you, because I know you and I talk about this a lot. And
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
how difficult it is to face that pressure and a lot, and I've seen a lot of people also succumb to it, but also end up not being too happy about it. And it's not the case always, but of course it is the case in a few of the cases. So I really wanted to have this conversation with you, so we can leave these, and you've given such great nuggets of golden advice.
I hope so. I mean, I hope it helps, people who are in my state or even older in
Yeah.
their, even in their 20s, people consider, themselves as they've missed the
Yeah.
bus. But I remember, on my 26th or 27th birthday, it was my birthday, and I had a picture of myself with a bouquet, and I captioned it, for all those of you who thought I missed the bus, well, I'm waiting for a Ferrari.
Nice. Oh, I want to dab for you. That is so cool.
So I'm waiting for that, and I'm pretty sure it'll come my way. And that's what I hope for everyone. Just, yeah, work, do not delay your happy, and do not define it by someone else. I think, yeah.
Aw, how great is that, guys? I mean, if anyone, hey, you're not alone. I mean, look at the cool people who are in your club. Really cool people who are in your club. And such great advice. I mean, there's a nugget to take away from each of the things you said, like not succumbing. And most importantly, recently, me and my sister too, and the conversations I've been having with people and myself as well, been focusing so much on self-love, and to think that is selfish is where we've been getting it wrong this whole time. It is not. I mean, I think I've mentioned it way too many times now. My dad's been saying it to us since we were young, but we've just come to realize it now. But to think of it as selfish was where we were getting it wrong. I mean, how can you give something to someone else if you don't have it? And thank you so much. This has been incredible, you guys. Special Christmas edition. Single ladies, but hey, as long as you're happy, that's all
Yes,
that matters.
exactly. Yes.
All right. Thank
So,
you so much. Thank you so much, Prerna. You are
thank you,
incredible.
Banana. It's been a
And whether or not
pleasure.
that Ferrari comes, I know you're going to sit on your own and then just travel the
Maybe
world.
I'll drive it off. Yeah, you never
Yeah.
know.
Just like into the sunset.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.